Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of your OGR, as today we got Game 16 as the Edmonton Oilers went up against the Florida Panthers and took away a huge W from the Florida Panthers, winning 4-2 in a game where the Panthers definitely deserved to win, but the Edmonton Oilers were able to lock it down and pull away with a huge dub. But before we get into this, I'd like to just say, if you are new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button and hit that like button as well. It'll be very much appreciated there, guys. So let's get into this one here with the Edmonton Oilers. Now, I did not watch this game at all. I was at work, unfortunately, today, so I was not able to watch any of these games. And it's crazy how early these Saturday games have been, and it's still gonna be like that. Of course, this next weekend it's gonna be Vegas Golden Knights at 8 p.m. But after that, we get the New York Rangers at 11, Montreal Canadiens at 5, and then the Ducks again at 2. So some really early games, which is weird this year, because usually we get the later on games during the weekend. But right now we're getting a lot of the earlier games, which honestly I really don't mind. But the thing is, I'm working every single damn Saturday, so majority of the time I miss a lot of these games. So basically, we're just going to be going over the scoring summary, talking about some players. Klim Kostin made his debut. Warren Foegele played way too much minutes, and finally they're riding Barry on the bench and playing Evan Bouchard a lot more, which I really enjoyed in tonight's game. So let's get into the scoring summary, and then that's really all we're going to be able to talk about, because quite honestly, I didn't watch the game, so there's not going to be very much I can really analyze in this game. So let's get right into it. Nothing happened in the first period, but second period, Tyson Barrie with an absolute lightning bolt from the back end, scoring his second goal of the season, assisted by both McLeod and Janmark, getting his first point as an Edmonton Oiler. But Tyson Barrie with an absolute clap bomb from the point, just sending it right behind Mr. Spencer Knight, who was in the net for the Florida Panthers. He was amazing, but not as amazing as Stuart Skinner. Skinner just had an amazing night. But what all the goal scoring really happened was in the third period, where Sam Bennett started off the third period getting his fourth goal of the season on the power play. Just, too much puck watching. It got wide open. Skinner wasn't able to get over, and Bennett was able to snipe it right into the back of the net for the Florida Panthers to tie up the game. But don't worry, right after that, Tyson Barrie with an absolute another clap bomb from the point to get his third goal of the season for the Edmonton Oilers. And this one was on a power play as well, so the Edmonton Oilers get right back on the board. And then right after that, Warren Foegele gets his second goal of the season. He was playing up on the top line with Draisaitl and Hyman. From what I looked at the analytics, it wasn't an amazing line. One of the better lines was the Janmark McLeod Kostin line throughout the night, which didn't play a whole lot of ice time, or the Nuge McDavid Puljujärvi line. But even then, they didn't generate a whole lot of offense throughout the night. But Warren Foegele with a great drop back pass by Draisaitl, sent up Foegele, and he sniped it right on the back of the net to get his second goal of the season, which was a nice goal by Foegele. And then right after that, Sam Bennett got his fifth goal of the season with another great move. He went forehand, backhand, and just kind of rifled into the back of the net with a beautiful backhand getting across Skinner. But we were still up one goal, and then Nuge caps it off with an empty netter, getting his eighth goal of the season to end it off, as the Edmonton Oilers walk away with a massive, big victory. It was a big victory here tonight, because honestly, we needed this. Losing against the Hurricanes, we're winning and losing a lot right now, and I think we definitely need to go on a little bit of a winning streak, especially going up against the Kings and the Knights this upcoming week. Only 2 games this upcoming week, so not a lot of hockey for Oilers, but it's going to be some big hockey, because these are 2 big wins that we definitely need to win. And I think, relaxing a little bit, taking some time to practice and figure out what needs to be worked on next, I think is definitely something the Edmonton Oilers definitely needs to work on, because I think there's still a lot of room to improve. I think there's a lot of room for us to get better here in this situation, especially defensively. Defensively, we're still not playing amazing. We're not playing amazing on the PK, and nor did we have an amazing game against the Florida Panthers. To be quite honest with you, we really didn't even deserve to win this game, but we did. We won this game, and we beat the Florida Panthers. They were out, beating us during the first period, second period, even a little bit in the third period, where we definitely played really good in the third period. But this team was all over us. I wish I was able to see a little bit more Klim Kostin, but honestly, he didn't look that bad from what I'm seeing from the stats. Foegele, he played a lot of minutes. I can't believe he even played a little bit more than Puljujärvi. I thought that was a little stupid. I don't know why we're playing Foegele that amount of minutes. You would think if we're playing him in the top 6, maybe play him a little bit less. But we don't have a whole lot of guys that can even play a lot more minutes. Holloway hasn't been looking amazing, and that's the biggest problem. Holloway hasn't been amazing even on that top line with Draisaitl and Hyman, they haven't been able to do too much. So I think Holloway's a bit of a concern here. We're getting down to what, the 12th game mark for Holloway, and he hasn't really been able to really do too much in the NHL. So I think there's a little bit of concern. Not concern, I guess. Holloway, there's still tons and loads of potential, but I just feel like he's not totally ready to be that NHL guy that's going to go out there and get you tons of points every single night. So, honestly, I'd like to see him back down the AHL for the next little bit, let him develop a little bit more, let him get some more ice time, and just call up somebody a little bit different, especially with, how well will Clone Clauston do. Especially, it's going to be a fun experiment to see how well he'll be doing jumping in the lineup, who played, big 40 games for the St. Louis Blues, putting up 9 points. So it's going to be interesting to see what we will be seeing from him as well. And then I was really happy by the fact that we're seeing less minutes by Tyson Barrie and more minutes to Evan Bouchard, and back to Barrie being alongside of Niemelainen, which I'm still not a big fan of, but, I don't like Barrie alongside of Nurse. It's not a very good defense pairing. It's better if we throw Nurse alongside of either CC or Bouchard. I would like to see Bouchard alongside of him, but either way, it's better than Nurse and Barrie. Way better than Nurse and Barrie. But Skinner was the MVP without a doubt this game, making 40 saves on the night. He was the big MVP for this game for the Edmonton Oilers. He was really the reason why we were able to win this game. But for now, guys, I'm going to end the video here. I know this is a little bit of a shorter OGR. We don't do too many of these short OGRs, but they're mostly for games that, I don't watch. I'm not able to see the game fully. So, plus I got to stream in like a few minutes. So I hope I see you guys there. It won't be uploaded before the stream. So I hope you guys enjoy the stream. If you did hop in, I should be live again on Tuesday. By the time you guys are seeing this, I'm hopefully going to be live on Tuesday, but go watch the new podcast. Go watch the new Patreon on the Radio podcast. It was a lot of fun. You guys have been blowing it up already. So make sure to go check out that. And for now, guys, I'm going to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching, guys. And I'll see you guys all in the next one. Adios, amigos.